Hey guys, David here from Trinity Health and Performance. Today we're going to go through the reverse lunge exercise. This is a great exercise targeting the strength and power development of your lower limb, in particular your quads and your glutes. You'll also be using your abductors, and also your hamstrings throughout this exercise as they work to stabilize your knees and your hips throughout this movement. So, this is what the reverse lunge looks like. So to begin with my stance, what I'm doing is having my feet about hip width apart. I'm keeping my core nice and strong and engaged. So imagine there's a balloon in your belly. Blow that balloon up, poke yourself if you need to. Just make sure your core is nice and hard and engaged. And I'm starting with an upright posture. I'm not slumping. I'm not letting my lower back sway. I'm standing nice and tall and proud through there. Now, with the stride coming back, how wide the stride is up to you. But the general rule is you want to make sure that back knee is underneath your hips, underneath your spine all the time. Okay, so you don't want to overreach, okay, and do that because that puts a lot of stress on your knees and in your hips, and it also makes it very difficult to actually come back. You're not going to be able to squeeze and engage your glutes quite as well as you should be able to. With the front knee, what you want to make sure is you don't overshoot the knee over your toes, okay? So as you go back, that knee should always be either just above the toes or even slightly behind. You don't want to be coming forward too much because that adds unnecessary stress to your front knee, which over time you can hurt yourself with. Okay, so that's the side view. For the front view, what you want to keep an eye on is to make sure that your knee that's in front isn't caving in, okay? And it most certainly shouldn't be shaking on the way down. So take your time with this, work really hard to make sure you keep that front knee stable. You should point in line with your toes and be right in front of your hips, but don't let that sway side to side through there. That's going to once again hurt your knees over time, as it adds a lot of unnecessary stress through your knees. So it should look more like this. So there you have it. That's the reverse lunge. Thanks for watching the video.